Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
How are you all doing today?
We're all right, aren't we?
Yeah, I was waiting for them to reply.
Oh, they can't reply.
No,
It's
I
a one-way
know. So we've got a vlog today, and it's all about basically
why you're wearing that silly t-shirt.
why I'm wearing this silly t-shirt and the story behind it.
And I don't think you were choosing. It was literally Adam was scraping the bottom of the barrel today because we need something to wear, and you've chosen that t-shirt.
Yeah, so my story. So as I was choosing, as you all know, hopefully, I only have three things to wear. I have Hawaiian shirts, vests, and yellow tops. And everything's, when you do a vlog every day, everything's been used a lot. So I had a choice this morning of my wolf vest. If you'd like to see the wolf vest, tag below. And I thought, well, hold on, I've just found this at the back of the drawer. There's a couple of points here. One is, it never used to be this snug. This is very tight. So
all muscle gain, darling. All muscle gain.
No, it's not. Lockdown has been kind to me, I think.
Or unkind to you.
Yeah. We've certainly
I
been
eat
doing.
everything now till I have a wrap.
Yeah,
in a
just
second.
wait, Ben. We're coming to do breakfast.
Tesco's is on its way. Tesco's is on its way. There'll be breakfast soon.
Yeah.
Also, though, if you can't see the picture properly from this angle, it is a picture of a naked man, not Alan, we might add, with a sausage grinder in front of his. And yeah, it's a bit rude. And Alan actually chose to wear it in Dubai once.
You did. I
And
felt like you.
I did think you were going to get arrested.
Well, it was on the list of. I probably thought I was being funny at the time, but when you get old and you look back in hindsight, you realise you're just being a douchebag.
You've had lots of those moments in your
Yeah,
life.
no, unfortunately, they do sit with me. They don't always sit well with me, if I'm being honest. Happy to say that on screen. But some of my past antics, I'm now embarrassed about. But there we go. You can't change these things, can you?
No.
You can
But
just try and make up for them.
Sausage Fest started, well, obviously it is what it says on the tin, it's a sausage festival. About 11 years ago.
Well, this was year 2, I
Yeah.
think. We did merch every year,
Yeah.
and I think this was year 2.
When we were still, we're living together, but we were still dating, we purchased a sausage grinder because that's what you do, right? When you're free, young, free and
Oh
whatever.
yeah, it's not about that, isn't it? It's about, I think everyone does that. It's the same thing you make in elderflower cordial at the moment. You just go through these things of trying different
We're
things.
foraging. It's awesome at the moment.
Yeah.
We bought this sausage grinder and we thought, actually, do you know what? Let's have a few friends over and spend the evening making sausages because that was so rock and roll. And that had quite a big uptake in the end, didn't it? It wasn't just.
It did. Now let's be brutally honest. Please don't think in Glastonbury. We're talking about friends in the back garden.
About that garden.
Right.
Yeah.
Not this back garden, which is quite large if you've seen it.
It was
like
a really-
standard 3-bed semi back
It
garden.
was a really good laugh, and actually we went, let's do it again next year. And then the next year we had, 30 of us?
Something like that. And what would happen is because we had this grinder, that's how it said, we had this one electric grinder. We invited people to bring ingredients, make sausages there and then we would barbecue them and judge the sausages. And we had some right concoctions, didn't we?
Yeah, it was the different flavours of sausage, and it was lovely. We had some venison ones, we had some chicken and chorizo sausages, all those lovely things. And then as the years went on, people were getting more and more minging, and obviously alcohol, and we would have a lot of mulled cider because it was around bonfire night and stuff. So and it's apples and pork, it goes well. So we would have cider and everyone would get a bit more drunk. And we had one when my dad and our friend Ange, that doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't sound
They
good.
made a beetroot and Tesco value crab stick one once.
That wasn't
it was
cool.
minging, and we had to judge it. We had to eat it. It was not good. It was not something I'd ever recommend.
And it did. It went on year after year after year, didn't it? And that was probably, there was no monetization in that, but that was probably our first foray into kind of. It sounds really stupid because ultimately we had a party at our house, right? So let's not beat around the bush here. But it was probably our first foray into kind of events and business, and it just got us thinking slightly differently. And I always think it's interesting how these things start, to be honest. Like
It grew from that to Alan is a massive, massive barbecue fan. He is the king of the grill. He will be outside.
Well, not at the moment. I certainly wouldn't say I'm not
lost
going
him a bit, but we will do Christmas dinner on the barbecue, that kind of stuff. And Alan loves a burger, and we have you started a one-man meeting.
Yeah, what I did was
Burger Week.
So we knew there was a National Sausage Week because of Sausage Fest, but at the time, and there is now a Burger Day. So this is only probably going back 5-6 years. There was no Burger Week or day. Now there is a kid crying, so but he'll be okay. There was like beef and stuff, but no burger. And now there is actually a National Burger Day, which is like 26th of August, something like that, which happens to be my birthday weekend. So coincidence, I think not. And so I started this campaign to bring back start the British Burger Week. So I own domain names and Twitters and Instagrams and Facebooks all around British Burger Week. So if anyone wants to buy them, feel free. But one day, I'm going to have Burger Fest, and it will be a massive event. It might even be.
We had a Burger Fest, which was loosely described,
forgotten
as,
that.
it's Emily's birthday, let's have a party for Emily, when actually it was nothing to do with me having a birthday party. It was all about Alan having his Burger Week and having a load of captive audience as an audience to...
I might even throw a picture up.
Yeah.
There may be a picture.
Happy birthday, Emily. Here's the
So, Emily, I held a festival for your birthday called Burger Fest. What more could you want?
But
that was slightly bigger. We had a marquee and everything for that. We had about 100 people.
It was good.
Yeah.
What Alan's just touched on wasn't something we were going to bring up today, but actually is a good point though. So what Alan did with British Burger Week and subsequent things we've created, and we have created so many ideas over the years. You will not believe how many domain...
Make sure you write yours down if you haven't.
But how many domain names we own, and how many dormant Facebook pages, and all of those what's it called? Your assets. We have so much there for when ideas pop into our heads, and especially with the Digital Circus, the very first thing we did was buy the domain name for the Digital Circus, wasn't it? What?
Don't think I bought it yet. I have bought it. Don't go and buy it. I'm going to be checking.
We've got things like... We've got the British Burger Week pages. We've got, when we were doing Bailey Bell tents, we started a series of videos on YouTube about camp cooking. So we bought the Glamp Cookbook as a domain name. All of these things, and they're only pence to buy. But if that's something that you are thinking about or mulling over, it doesn't even matter how it's. Oh, sweetheart.
And that's a massive bogey.
That's lovely.
Let me get rid of that.
Okay. Oh, lovely. 1 second, guys. It's having those, and actually, if you're thinking about, even if something you're not ever going to necessarily pursue, grabbing that kind of that asset.
No, it's not even about assets. It's about, look, you can have lots of ideas, or when you're in your business, write them all down. Think about them. If you perhaps score them between 1, 2, and 3. 1 being, I really like this. 2 going, it's okay. 3, but the ones, perhaps buy domain names and things like that for, because you can always point them at your current business. But the point is, write them down. Don't forget them, because it may not be the right time for them now. I've got this other idea I've had for 10 years, but one day I'm going to come back to.
It was the same as Yellow Tuxedo, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yellow Tuxedo was actually the third version of the name, the third business. We won't go into the other 2.
No, but we always knew we were going to have Yellow Tuxedo, but we never quite worked out how it was going to fit and what it was going to look like. So Yellow Tuxedo's name has been around probably the best part of 10 years as well, hasn't it now?
Yeah, but so I think let's draw a line. So definitely make sure you've got your ideas. Don't forget them. Write them down. Get a book. I have a book. It happens to be yellow, and that's kind of coincidence, and says happiness on it, and that's my ideas book. So yes, never forget them. Right,
Never.
We're going to go and deal with the kids. I'm going to try and deal with Emily. Have a great day.
I don't like that as a comment. What are you dealing with?
Nothing. Right, bye.